First at 5, a deadline is fast approaching for U.S. service members to make a painful decision: leave the military voluntarily or risk being kicked out. Tonight, our Mahalani Richardson has an exclusive interview with a soldier who's no longer willing to hide.
The Army soldier in Hawaii told Hawaii News Now that only a few people in their unit know about them being trans, but they'll be coming out soon and leaving the military.
In this new era of don't ask, don't tell, the Pentagon set the deadline as June 6 for active duty and July 7 for reservists for trans service members to voluntarily leave the military. A trans Army soldier told HNN they wanted to be in the military much longer, but after 6 years of service, they're getting out.
How did you come to that decision?
You're labeled as a threat, and it hurts. If I don't voluntarily separate, I will be rooted out and separated under the JDK separation designator code, which basically labels me as a threat to national security. So if I don't get out, they're going to ruin my life.
President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth allege that troops with gender dysphoria don't meet military standards. Experts say gender dysphoria is a feeling of distress people may feel when their biological sex doesn't match their gender identity. The military's trans ban was upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court.
Service members who have a current diagnosis or history of or exhibit symptoms consistent with gender dysphoria may elect to separate voluntarily. There's a timeline here, and then eventually involuntarily if necessary. This is the president's agenda. This is what the American people voted for.
Gender dysphoria is not a blanket term to cover everybody that is transgender.
Do you have gender dysphoria?
According to the Army, no, I don't. I have symptoms related to gender dysphoria, gender euphoria. Sometimes I feel like I'm not trans enough, which sounds ridiculous, but I'm certainly not cis enough to be cared for by the government I work for.
Military guidance says if service members do not identify themselves, that could lead to an annual health checkup, which could lead to their removal. Mahalani Richardson, Hawaii News Now.